So I said, okay, instead of me trying to be one of them, let me be different.
I didn't know it was possible till I meet you.
And I trusted myself that I can do it. I want to make sure that I can deliver with the capacity that I have before I commit.
Hi, fifth episode of Backstories with Entrepreneurs. Today I have Narita Mangaran. Hi, Narita.
Hello.
It's gonna be fun to interview my best friend.
Thanks for having me here.
Kamusta ka?
Mabuti.
So you were just in Philippines. It was a very nice vacation. Now I'm
I know.
advising everyone to go to Philippines. What a wonderful country that I really didn't know if I didn't come to Turkey, like if I
know.
wasn't exposed to you.
Not to be biased, like I'm Asian. I've been to different countries, Phuket, Indonesia, Vietnam, but I cannot compare it to Philippines. Philippines is more divine, untouched, I would say.
That's true, because the other places is more commercialized.
Yes, you
And
see
I
a
really
lot of
felt like we're
tourists.
in an island that only like there are 10 other people and no one else. Like
That's
it
it.
felt amazing.
Yes, the energy is still there,
That's true. That's true. And I thought as Turkish people, we love hosting and like we have that we would do everything to make people feel good when they visit us, when they come to our country. I couldn't expect that I would see more in Philippines. Like the Filipino
Yeah.
people really love to host people. Like you
Yes.
would do anything. I gained weight. I don't know who would gain weight going to. Don't understand. Not a fan
That's a
of the
culture
cuisine,
thing,
but like
but
it's just you kept feeding me. It was nice.
that's right. Yeah, every second of the way. That's our culture. Hospitality is kind of like our big thing. If someone is there, we put food in front of you. That's like even back in the days. And then even if you don't want to eat, like go eat this, try this. So yeah. And I think it's very similar to Turkish too. Like you put food on the table,
True.
not just for yourself.
So
So that's what I like about it.
we know each other for 6-7 years. You're one of the first people that I met. I watched your journey, which I'm really proud and happy about. I saw you in corporate, and I saw you for years asking for like, I will quit like next year. I'll quit next year. So
Oh my
because
God.
that's a typical thing that I see, and it's normal. Like
Yeah.
it takes something to take that decision, and a lot of it's not like you have the idea and you immediately take action, right?
That's
You
right.
for you to get out of that comfort zone, it really takes a lot of time. And you were someone very calculated. So you want to make sure that you have everything in hand, everything calculated before, and it wouldn't be there.
Yes.
You're like, okay, next time. And then you'll
That's
say another
right.
year. So since the first time I met you, you were thinking to quit. Maybe it take 3-4 years to
Absolutely.
really quit.
You're on point. Yeah, you remember. So yeah, it was a big jump. At first, I was like what you said. I was calculating all the risks and whatnot until I decided one day, with no plans at all, like, listen, I'm done with this kind of like environment. Working for someone. I've been in the industry for more than 15 years. In a corporate world, and I realized like this is not for me anymore. I feel like I need to restart. At some point of your life,
There's
you
no more growth. You
yeah,
got what you got.
you want to go back to where you were in as a beginner. Obviously, you're going to be in a different level in your life, but you're now a rookie. I'm a rookie to be a business person. I'm a
Yeah.
rookie to be a businesswoman. New set of people. I literally try to widen my network, meet new types of people, categories, and whatnot. So that gave me that energy again, that I'm kind of like learning. I'm
Yeah.
back to learning. Unlike before, I felt like I know everything already, and I'm just like, what else am I gonna do? So yeah, I'm glad now. It's been 3 years since I opened my own company.
It's not interior design only, it's also furniture as well. You design furniture, you customize furniture,
Correct.
which you got to know how.
That's right.
through the years.
Yes. Because the reason why I got into this business is because I was in the industry for 12 years in Dubai. So basically, I've been working with furniture. We dealt with different corporate businesses wherein we supply furniture, FF&E. from furniture, equipments to accessories. So that is where my line started. And I saw that gap in the market wherein, there's so many interior designers, from different parts of the world. They come here, just become an interior designer. But again, but they have the talent to do this, to design and, execute, but they don't know where to get these items from.
And your
The
clients is
resources.
interestingly are interior designers. So because as an interior designer, you know exactly how to offer, where to offer, I think. So
Exactly.
that's kind of makes it easier for them.
That's right. So my vision is to actually help these interior designers that are newcomers in the country to understand where to get the resources, where is the best place to custom or best prices in the market, rather than just going and, end up not knowing anything and they end up getting scammed or, bad quality and whatnot. So I saw that void. So I created my own website. I'm supplying furniture. I brought some products from Portugal, Holland. There's some from the Philippines. So it's a marketplace,
Anything made in
basically.
UAE or
Yes. So I created my own brand. It's called Casa Originals and the Modula. So these are all manufactured here in UAE.
that's very nice that you're
So
manufacturing here actually.
that's right. So it as an added, brand to my marketplace, I added my own line wherein we deliver in like 7 days. 7 to 14 days we deliver.
Yeah, I've every project that we do, you're my client too at the end. And things that I hate, like client like you, is everything is in a rush.
Has to be
Everything has
yesterday.
to be yesterday. 20 days max you give me for to customize a rug and bring it, and
That's right.
that's just crazy. Every time you put me in so much stress, I
I
hate
think
you.
that is the
Like,
Dubai
I love you. And where is my rug?
mentality. Yeah, like how come, I told you, even if we decided on 3 weeks, you know, sometimes like, circumstances happen and they need it in 2 weeks or 1 week even. So us designers, especially here,
I
every
didn't
turnover
know.
is very fast.
I didn't know
Turnover.
it was possible till I meet you, because people would ask that, but then it wouldn't be possible, and then they would extend the lead time. With you, I don't understand how you deliver things that fast.
That's
You're
right.
very you're the most practical designer that I met.
Oh, thank you.
You're very, very practical. You
Right.
just schedule yourself and your brain. You just a very go person. You do it
Yeah.
very fast, and then you put me in stress.
Yeah, because like, the interior design company, the department that I'm dealing with, basically what we do is full furniture package. So we're not personal shoppers. So
Mhm.
what we sell to clients is a full design as well as the furniture package in it. So all they have to see is a full picture of it. We deliver in a very short period of time. And that's it. Most of my clients are investors from different parts of the world.
Yeah,
I talk
actually,
to them
because your type of projects is
overseas.
more like also has the big part of holiday homes too. It's like
That's
it's not
right.
there because if they were, if it was their main house, they would wait to go through the design process of designing a rug, choosing the right color, right design. These all takes process, right?
That's right.
And then a bit maybe a higher quality of production, and then all of that is taking higher longer time
That's
than
right.
2 3 weeks or something ready.
Yes.
So it's also depends on what kind of project it is. If it's a whole day home, they just want something practical and affordable.
And fast.
If it's a home that they live in, it's their spend. That's time that they spend in
Right.
all day. So they need something better.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, of course, a lot of holiday homes, they manage to
Now Dubai is booming in that sense.
booming in that
Everybody is
sense.
buying a property.
Clients are becoming smarter. They want their products to be more durable and long lasting, because obviously the fact that it's holiday home, that's the wrong notion to it. You put cheap products,
Yeah.
right? But
They
you didn't
become IKEA,
realize,
and no, it doesn't
yeah,
work. Yeah.
because they want to sell it really fast, but without them knowing that, it's a holiday homes, it means it's not just one person using it. Therefore, the quality has to be
True.
higher.
True.
The durability has to be way higher. Also, we offer maintenance. We offer after sales because this is where it starts. They will call you. Oh, this is broken. So for me, I would rather deliver something I know will last for a very long
Mhm.
time than my clients chasing me after a month. or so. So, we're very strict with the quality when it comes to, delivering this furniture.
Why you didn't think of only doing interior design, and but you wanted to go on furniture also when you
Yeah.
wanted to build your own?
It's so funny because interior design, like what I said, there's a lot of competition in the market. It could be different nationalities, obviously different visions, different views, different styles. It's very competitive. So I said, okay, instead of me trying to be one of them, let me be different.
That's one of the
Let
things.
me sell furniture to both be clients and designers.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I'm kind of like catering to more. It's like leverage at the end of the
that's one of
day.
the things I wanted to try to ask about your struggle in it. How did you find yourself in the market when you first came from Philippines to Dubai?
I remember having a webinar with this question as well. So here, quality is very important. Like, a lot of designers, like what you said, from different parts of the world. It could be Italian, could be
Mm-hmm.
Russian, could be anyone, right? But there is a certain standard of interior design. There's a difference between decorator and a designer. An interior designer. Interior decorators, they basically accessorize, but there's no knowledge when it comes to sanitary, plumbing, electrical, more architectural, like we call it interior architecture, right? So for me, I said like, okay, there's a lot of gap in here wherein I have to kind of like push because I'm a graduate of interior design, bachelor degree in interior design, and I've spent my entire life literally working as an interior designer. So I have both knowledge and experience. So whenever I speak to a client, I don't talk to them with, just aesthetic. I
Mm-hmm.
talk to them with the function.
Functionality that they understand.
This is
Okay,
what's
these things that
important.
I need also that I didn't know that I need.
That's
Because as
right.
a client, you don't know you need those kind of functions. You don't know that you need that plug should be there, and if it's there, that should be there. You have no
Correct.
idea about those, and you don't know that you should know.
That's right. Yeah, I remember I helped you guys
Yeah, you help us with. Thank
the
you
house,
with our house as well.
my way, my strategy of advising a client is through function first
Yeah,
before
as I
aesthetic.
said, you're very practical in that
Yeah.
sense.
So function
So
is more important. That's when I gathered my clientele. That's where I gained trust, basically, because you tell them function, safety, hazards, everything before you jump into aesthetic, design, colors. These are the last things that you want to put. At the end of the day, you're living in a space, right? Living in a space is not just about seeing; it's about moving around. Knowing if it's balanced, how I'm gonna like. I would have clients wherein I would really ask them questions. So, okay, what do you do in your bedroom? I need to show the flow. I need to
Narita,
understand the flow. No,
you
that's the
being
thing.
Narita, are you again asking the wrong questions? She's always.
No, exactly. But obviously, I have to be careful. My clients are like, could be locals, they're very religious and whatnot, but that's a part of our job. It's a part of our job to understand your day to day
Yeah.
because it's not me who's going to live there. I
Which
can just,
space you need for what exactly?
exactly. If I don't get into that questions, I wouldn't know. It means I'm just
If
literally
they ask for
advising.
a fantasy room, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay. Should we continue?
No, 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 I'm joking. I'm joking.
Right,
Okay.
right, right.
This is the worst
So
part of interviewing your best
that's
friend. I would go out of the.
this is exactly why I love my job. I get to meet different types of people.
We met through work. We wouldn't be meeting if it was not
Exactly.
work.
You share things with them. You get in contact. I mean, you're getting to their personal space. So it means you have to gain trust. You have to ask the right questions. You have to advise the right thing, because it's not me who's gonna live there, it's them. So far they're all very happy with what I have advised them, but it's sky's the limit. The design, the inspiration, the creativity of my clients are limitless. Yeah.
So, I want to talk about the anxiety of having your own business. Also,
Okay.
the instability, the unknown. We have a similar kind of setup where we have a project, a money coming in, and maybe 10, 15 payments connected to that money because it's not only one type of product. We both deal with different kinds of products.
Mm-hmm.
So, also clients can be very different of like they can be delayed, or there can be terms that you agreed, but they might not just not pay. And because you're close to them, you became friends with them, it's really uncomfortable to ask for a payment. That's where I always struggle. Like, I hate
That's right.
pushing for payments, but I also have a lot of commitments entitled to one big commitment. And when that doesn't come through, it's a lot of stress. It's
Of
a lot of
course.
people that you have to pay, and they depend on you and all.
That's right. It's a chain reaction at the end of the day. But my mindset, like I've been through that. As I said, I've been in the company for 3 years, and I had that ups and downs, of overthinking because I'm a sole owner of this company, and basically have to deal with everything. I thought in the beginning it's easier to deal with B2C, business to client, but now the business is growing. We're also building with the B2B, right? So it means, cash flow issues and all. But at the end of the day, this is a part of our job. At first, the anxiety level was there until I came to a point like, listen, this is a part of it.
Yeah, it is.
I said, and I learned to somehow let go and say, okay, this is a phase that I have to deal with, but no need to panic. Because in the beginning, I was really
It would feel
panicking.
like everything
It's like,
gonna
oh my
collapse in a
God, how am
second.
I
It
gonna do it? And
doesn't.
everyone's gonna chase you.
Yeah.
But there's a pros and cons with it. I thought at first I felt like I have to pay everyone. Like
Yeah, because you wake up 10 messages of, where's my payment?
exactly, which is no. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that there's a cash flow.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're giving them. It's a give and take. It's a win-win
And the bigger the
situation.
project it is, the bigger the cash flow, but still then the bigger the payment is.
That's right.
It's not easy. Going back to your decision of building your own business. So
Mm,
yeah, right, you postponed for 3, 4 years, maybe more than 4 years. What's the point that you break that
break
cycle of
point.
4 years of procrastination, or like, okay, it's
Yes.
now, I'm gonna do it now?
Right. Actually, it's just about the right timing, to be honest. Like what I said, I've been calculating until that day. I don't have any plans. I didn't have a plan of opening. I don't know, no financial. I just said to myself, like, you know what? This is the day. And I trusted myself that I can do it. That's when I started giving trust to myself.
What was the difference between those 4 years and that day? Was it trust to yourself,
Yes,
or?
I think so. I think so because you procrastinate, you calculate, and instead of you just jumping into it, because the reason why we procrastinate, like for me, is when you don't trust. That's when I feel like, oh, I'm gonna fail on this one. When I have that thought, then I started calculating things. It gives me a pause to a decision that I have to make. But when I say, you know what,
You
I
still
don't.
have to really calculate, but
Of course,
there are
it's
things that you cannot, you have to accept that there are
that's
things
right,
that you
because
cannot control
Because
at
I was
all.
already ready. I was ready probably 2 years
You were,
prior
yeah.
to that.
But maybe probably you weren't. That's my point also. Maybe if you
Could
did it
be.
2 years ago, the kind of reaction that you would give to things, the struggles that you're having in the business now might be more destructive
Yes.
than now. Maybe
That's
those
right.
those 2 years really gave a bit of a more growth in that sense,
Yes.
or comfort. I don't know.
Correct. Well, there was no regret or whatsoever. A lot of my friends would tell me, like, oh, you should have left a long time ago. You could have done it
I
yourself.
disagree that with that, because
Like,
there's
I'm like,
everybody has their own time. You don't.
yeah,
There is no wasting
exactly.
time.
That's right. Yeah. So I said, this is the right time. And then, that's the thing. When you start doing that, making that decision, that's when your brain start to align. Like, okay, now I have a responsibility.
Mhm.
Now I need to do this right. That's when you become on a more stable mind. And I started doing it like in a very organized way. And I just made it through. Obviously, I was doing it like slowly but surely. I don't want to kind of like, when it comes to like, first I opened my business, I opened a trade license. As soon as I left my company, I got my first client and then the second client. And so I said, I was a bit picky in
It
the
was a
beginning.
good snowball effect, though. I
Yes,
watched it.
yes.
Yeah,
I was very picky in the beginning because when I was in the corporate world, there's no filter. Whoever comes, you have to deal with.
yeah.
But when it was my responsibility, I want to make sure that I can deliver with the capacity that I have before I commit.
Funny enough, though, you were interior designer. I was doing rugs. You left the company, you started doing indoor furniture. I started doing outdoor furniture. We
It's so
started
funny.
working also together. Like, and I still sell rugs too, but outdoor is my own business. You
That's
still
right.
do the interior design, but like indoor is your kind of cherry on top.
Correct. Well, I
So
would say you
how things are
influenced me.
evolving when you're also friends, like that's really
No,
interesting.
that's the thing. Okay, so when I met you guys, it really gave me a different perspective. Like my goal, as I said, when I wanted to quit my job, is to kind of like grow my network, and you were one of them. So I said, okay, I need to stick around people who knows about business, who has a different mentality day to day, not just like a
Because the
nine to
risks you
six
were kind of
job.
risks you were taking were like out of your mind for you. Like from
That's
where you were
right.
coming, it was just too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are it's actually one of my inspiration when I started. I can see you guys very young entrepreneurs doing your own. So I said, if they can do it, I can do it too,
You
like.
can do it better.
And at the same time, I have these people around me who can really support me if I have any questions up to this day, right? We were in the Philippines and I'm like, Funda,
No, no,
you
I
know.
love working with friends.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, but back at you. You've been a great support always. I love working with you. It's really fun.
Cute. I
It's
don't feel
nice.
like working with
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
to
yeah.
be
It's
honest.
nice.
Like, okay, listen, let's get this
Yeah,
project done. And it's just like no pressure at
yeah.
all, as opposed to what people say that
I mean,
don't
I am
deal with
pressured with the
friendship.
lead times. I'm sorry. I am pressured. You're the client. I am the one serving. I am
That's
sometimes.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so far you delivered it
I'm
on
happy that you're
time.
having fun, but I am pressured. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I know
That's
you're
right.
always in short lead time. I hope you'll get longer lead times. that's my that's
Inshallah.
my wish for you, my friend.
Yes, yes, yes. Well,
Thank
inshallah,
you.
but the world is going faster and faster, as we speak. So it means we have to deal with strategies that would make things even faster. And that is lead time is a part of
You're
it.
getting me wrong. No, come back to what I was saying. We have to deliver something unique longer, longer. I'm kidding.
Right,
I'm kidding.
right. Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Narita.
Thank
Nice
you
to
for
have you.
having me here. It's a pleasure. It's like we're just hanging out in a coffee shop,
Yeah, exactly,
basically.
exactly. I
Just a
enjoyed it a
normal
lot.
day. Thank you.